Your kitchen is supposed to be the heart of your home, the place where you nourish your family, where you prepare meals that keep everyone healthy and strong. But what if I told you that some of the most common items in your kitchen are slowly poisoning you and your family? Not the food, the tools you use to cook it, the containers you store it in, the surfaces you prepare it on. Every single day, you might be exposing yourself to lead, toxic forever chemicals, hormone-disrupting plastics, and carcinogenic compounds without even knowing it. In August 2025, the FDA issued a major warning about cookware that may be leaching significant levels of lead into food. And that was just the beginning. The agency has since added more brands to the list, bringing the total to 21 contaminated cookware products. But that is only part of the story. Today, we're exposing 10 everyday kitchen products that could be putting your health at risk, and what you can use instead. The hidden danger in your kitchen. Here's the thing about toxins. You cannot see them, you cannot taste them, and most of the time, you cannot smell them. They leach into your food slowly over time, a little bit here, a little bit there, day after day, year after year. Dr. Saurabh Sethi, a leading health expert, warns that common kitchen items like scented candles, plastic cutting boards, and scratched nonstick pans can cause hormone disruption, microplastic contamination, and PFAS release. The problem isn't one single exposure, it's the cumulative effect, the slow, steady drip of chemicals into your body over decades. And the worst part, most of these products are perfectly legal. They're sold in every major store, and companies are not required to tell you what's really inside them. So let's get specific. Here are 10 kitchen products that could be slowly poisoning you. 10 products that are slowly poisoning you. Number 10, plastic cutting boards. Plastic cutting boards seem convenient. They're lightweight, they're easy to clean, but every time you chop vegetables or slice meat, you're also adding something else to your food: microplastics. A 2023 University of Newcastle study found that a single scratch on a nonstick pan can release 2.3 million microplastic and nanoplastic particles during a single use. Plastic cutting boards work the same way. Every knife stroke creates microscopic plastic particles that end up in your food. These particles have been linked to hormone disruption and other health concerns. Instead of plastic, use wooden cutting boards. They're naturally antimicrobial and don't shed microplastics into your food. 9. Old or chipped ceramic dishes. That beautiful ceramic bowl you've been using for years, the one with the small chip on the edge, it might be leaching lead into your food. Many ceramic dishes, especially older ones or those imported from countries with less strict regulations, contain lead-based glazes. When the glaze is intact, it is relatively safe, but when it chips or cracks, the lead can leach into acidic foods like tomatoes or citrus. The FDA has repeatedly warned about lead contamination in cookware and tableware, and lead exposure is particularly dangerous for young children, causing developmental issues and neurological damage. If your ceramic dishes are chipped, cracked, or more than a few decades old, it is time to replace them. 8. Aluminum foil and uncoated aluminum cookware. Aluminum is everywhere in the kitchen. Foil, baking sheets, pots and pans, but aluminum can leach into your food, especially when cooking acidic or salty dishes. A recent case highlighted the hidden dangers of old aluminum utensils. A Mumbai man suffered lead poisoning from a decades-old pressure cooker that had been leaching metals into his food over years of use. While aluminum isn't as toxic as lead, studies have linked aluminum exposure to neurological issues. The safest options are anodized aluminum, which has a harder, more protective layer, or stainless steel and cast iron. And stop wrapping acidic foods like tomatoes or lemons in aluminum foil. The acid accelerates leaching. Number 7. Scented candles. Scented candles might make your kitchen smell like vanilla or cinnamon, but they might also be releasing toxins into the air you breathe. Dr. Sethi warns against scented candles due to hormone disruption. When you burn a candle, you're not just getting fragrance, you're getting volatile organic compounds, phthalates, and in some cases, lead from the wick. These chemicals can accumulate in your body over time, contributing to respiratory issues and hormonal imbalances. If you want a pleasant smell in your kitchen, try natural alternatives like simmering citrus peels and cinnamon sticks on the stove. No toxins, no synthetic fragrances. Number 6. Coffee makers. Here's one you probably didn't see coming. Your coffee maker could be making you sick, not because of the coffee itself, because of what grows inside the machine. Coffee makers are warm, dark, and moist, the perfect environment for mold and bacteria. If you don't clean your coffee maker regularly, you could be brewing your morning cup with a side of harmful microorganisms. The solution is simple. Run a mixture of equal parts water and white vinegar through your coffee maker once a month, then run plain water through twice to rinse. It takes 10 minutes and could save you from ingesting harmful bacteria. Number 5. Silicone bakeware.
Silicone bakeware has become incredibly popular. It's flexible, it's non-stick, and it seems like a safe alternative to traditional pans. But a new study published in the Journal of Hazardous Materials found something concerning. Researchers from Environment and Climate Change Canada discovered that silicone bakeware can release cyclic siloxanes, chemicals formed during manufacturing, into food and indoor air. These synthetic chemicals are known to be toxic to humans, and they migrate more when the bakeware is heated to high temperatures. If you use silicone bakeware, avoid high-heat cooking and replace it if it shows any signs of wear or discoloration. Better yet, switch to glass or ceramic baking dishes.
Number 4. Black plastic kitchen utensils. Take a look at your spatula, your ladle, your tongs. Are they black plastic? If so, you might want to sit down for this. A peer-reviewed study tested 203 household products made of black plastic. The researchers found that 85% of them contained high levels of cancer-causing, hormone-disrupting flame retardants. The highest levels were found in black spatulas and sushi trays. Here's why. Many black plastic kitchen items are made from recycled electronics waste. Electronics contain brominated flame retardants to reduce fire risk. When that plastic is recycled into kitchen utensils, those toxic chemicals come along for the ride. The researchers found flame retardants like decabromo-diphenyl ether, deca-BDE, in 85% of the items tested. These chemicals are linked to cancer and hormone disruption. Throw away your black plastic utensils. Switch to stainless steel, silicone, or wooden alternatives. Your health is not worth the convenience. Number 3. Plastic food storage containers. You probably have a cabinet full of plastic containers. Leftover storage is convenient, but those containers could be leaching endocrine-disrupting chemicals into your food. A 2025 simulation study published in Scientific Reports found that plastic cups and containers release phthalates like BBP, DEHP, and DBP, bisphenol A, or BPA, and nonylphenol, or NP, when exposed to heat. The study found that at temperatures between 40 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius, these chemicals migrate into the food. Phthalates are considered dangerous endocrine disruptors. They interfere with hormone function and have been linked to reproductive issues, developmental problems, and other health concerns. Never microwave food in plastic containers. Even microwave-safe plastic can leach chemicals when heated. Transfer food to glass or ceramic containers before reheating, and stop putting hot food directly into plastic storage containers. Let it cool first. Number 2. Non-stick cookware. Non-stick pans are a kitchen staple, but they might also be your kitchen's biggest hidden danger. Non-stick coatings are made with PFAS. These are per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances. These are called forever chemicals because they do not break down naturally in the environment or in your body. Research has linked PFAS exposure to numerous health conditions, including cancer, infertility, and thyroid disease. But here's where it gets really scary. A 2023 University of Newcastle study found that a single scratch on a Teflon pan can release 2.3 million microplastic and nanoplastic particles during a single use, and when non-stick pans are overheated, they release toxic fumes that can cause Teflon flu. Symptoms include chills, headaches, fevers, and chest tightness. PFOA, a chemical previously used in non-stick coatings, has been extensively researched. Studies suggest links to kidney and testicular cancer, thyroid disease, high cholesterol, and ulcerative colitis. While PFOA has been phased out in many countries, older cookware may still contain it. An April 2025 Consumer Reports survey found that 65% of U.S. adults are concerned about PFAS exposure from cookware, and as of January 2025, Minnesota became the first state to ban the sale of non-stick cookware coated with PFAS. If your non-stick pan has any scratches, throw it away immediately. Consider switching to stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic-coated cookware that is explicitly labeled PFAS-free.
And the number 1 kitchen product to throw away immediately? Any cookware that might be leaching lead into your food. In August 2025, the FDA first warned consumers and retailers about certain imported cookware that may be leaching significant levels of lead into food. Since then, the agency has added more brands, bringing the total to 21. The affected products include aluminum and brass cookware from various manufacturers, Sonex aluminum pots, IKM aluminum pots, Tiger White Karahi, and many more. In December 2025, Town Food Service Equipment Co. recalled 4 sizes of aluminum saucepans distributed to retailers in 34 states because they may be contaminated with lead that can leach into food. Lead is a potent neurotoxin. It is particularly harmful to young children, causing developmental delays, learning difficulties, and behavioral problems. There is no safe level of lead exposure. The FDA also warned consumers about VAFAUSIT brand kitchen faucets sold on Amazon that were found to contain lead that can leach into water at levels harmful to young children. Check your cookware. If you own any aluminum or brass pots, pans, or utensils from unknown or imported brands, check the FDA recall list. In doubt, throw it out. The midpoint reset. By now, you might be looking at your kitchen with new eyes, and that is exactly the point. The goal of this video is not to scare you, it is to empower you, because once you know what's in your kitchen, you can make better choices. The good news? Safer alternatives exist. They might cost a little more upfront, but when you consider the long-term health costs of toxic exposure, they're actually much cheaper. What to use instead? Here's a quick guide to safer kitchen products. Instead of non-stick pans, use stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic-coated cookware labeled PFAS-free. Instead of plastic cutting boards, use wooden boards. They're naturally antimicrobial and do not shed microplastics. Instead of plastic storage containers, use glass or ceramic. They don't leach chemicals even when heated. Instead of black plastic utensils, use stainless steel, silicone, or wood. Instead of aluminum foil, use parchment paper or glass baking dishes. Instead of scented candles, use natural alternatives like simmering spices or essential oil diffusers. And instead of old or chipped ceramic dishes, replace them with new lead-free options. And always check the FDA recall lists for cookware and kitchen products. Here's the bottom line. Your kitchen should be a place of nourishment, not a source of hidden toxins. But the reality is that many common kitchen products contain dangerous chemicals that can leach into your food, your water, and the air you breathe. Lead, PFAS, flame retardants, phthalates, microplastics, these are not theoretical risks. They are real, documented dangers that have been linked to cancer, hormone disruption, neurological damage, and other serious health conditions. The good news is that you have the power to make changes. You don't have to replace everything at once. Start with the biggest offenders: non-stick pans, black plastic utensils, and plastic storage containers. Then work your way through the rest. Check your cookware against the FDA recall list. Throw away anything scratched, chipped, or worn. And when you buy new items, choose safer materials: stainless steel, cast iron, glass, ceramic, and wood. Your health is worth the investment, and your family deserves to eat food that is not contaminated with toxins. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you identify hidden dangers in your kitchen, hit that like button, drop a comment with any products you're throwing away today, and subscribe for more consumer investigations. We'll see you in the next one.